Hi everyone, Christina here. Today I'm going to be showing you some custom stamps that I have been trying out for the last little bit, a few different companies, and the first one I'm going to share with you is a completely custom made stamp. This is a design that I came up with and then uploaded it to a site called simonstamp.com. Don't confuse this with simonsaysstamp.com, which is a crafting store. Simonstamp.com is a store that makes custom stamps. So if you were a business and needed a return address stamp or something like that, you could go to simonstamp.com. I instead uploaded this little stamp image and they created it into a rubber stamp for me. So it's really great. I'm not selling this design or anything, but if you wanted to come up with your own design or just type out some things, you could definitely have them make a stamp for you. So I like to use this on the back of cards, and I'm going to quickly show you one of the ways I really like to use it. A couple different ways actually. I'm just going to use some VersaFine Smoky Gray ink. One way I use it is I just put it straight at the bottom in the center on the back of the card. So it just looks like that. Another way I like to use it is I like to have it coming off the side. So I'll have it near the bottom of the card and have it just kind of go off the side. So that's why I designed it this way with the little postage edge on either side. So I like to do it either way like that. So it's just a way to mark my cards as being handmade by me. Okay, this leads me to another type of stamp, and this is a stamp from 3 Designing Women. I ordered this from Paper Source. This is actually a return address stamp, but the thing that's cool about these, they're self-inking, but the little part that has the stamping plate on it right there, you can actually pinch this right here and remove the plate. So I'm going to bring it out and just a little bit. And then I can remove the plate and put in a different plate. So I'm going to put in this other one that my friend Heidi got for me. So I'll just go like this just to ink it up a few times. Looks good. And now I can stamp it directly onto some cardstock. Now, I kind of inked it up a little too much. Usually they won't do that. But I have this Handmade with Love by Christina Werner and then my website. And the other thing that's cool is that because you can remove these, you can take it out, clean off the stamp, and then use it with your own stamp pad if you want. You could emboss with it, you could do whatever you want. The only thing you have to do is be really careful with it because you can only hold it right here on this end. So I could just stamp that one more time right there. There we go. It still had ink on it. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about return address stamps, and I'll slide this one back in. Okay, so I have an envelope here, and I'm going to, well, this is the design that's on this one. It's for online card classes. This design is not square, and you can go to papersource.com and customize whatever it says. This stamp in particular usually has like 2 people's names on it. So, but I wanted it to have Online Card Classes LLC so that I could use this for online card classes. So the one thing I want to do with this stamp is I want to take note of exactly where it's at. In fact, I'm going to take a marker. I'm going to come in here and just make a little mark where that stamp kind of starts on both sides. So now when I come into stamp and I'm looking at it like this, I can see where those lines are and I can get it lined up in the top corner. So I'm going to come right here and line that up on the envelope, come down and stamp, and then I have that return address in the top corner of this envelope. Super fast and easy. This is great if you want to use just black ink, or if you want to, like I said before, you can remove the stamp and use it with your own ink. I like to use this for a business return address, or even a really simple one for my home address for like when I'm sending bills or something like that. Nothing super fancy. Now, if you do want to get fancy, I have a great custom stamp option for you guys. I saw this on a couple different wedding websites and was intrigued, and I ordered some. I ordered 2 for me, and then when they turned out to be so great, I contacted them and they sent me some with my business address on it to share with you guys. And they also have a discount code for you to use. So check out the info box down below or over at my blog where you can order your own custom stamp. So the first one I'll show you is this one. And these stamps are beautiful. They do custom calligraphy for you. And they're clear stamps, so you can see through the block, and they're super fun to use. The other thing that's really cool about these is that they will personalize the stamp for you and then email you a proof so you can see exactly how it looks. So I'm going to take this red envelope. I'm going to show you how great these are. So the first thing I'll do is take my EK Success powder tool, and I'm just going to put down a little bit of powder on this envelope. The powder will cut down on static cling, so any of the embossing powder that I put on, it won't stick to areas where there's not ink. Now I'm going to use some Versamark ink. It's a clear sticky ink, great for embossing. I'll ink up my stamp. It also stays sticky for a long time as well. All right, I'll just come in here, get this kind of centered, and then stamp down. Give it a nice firm stamp. And I'll lift up. You can't really see it too much right now, but I'm going to add embossing powder. The embossing powder that I've really been loving is Wow Embossing Powder in Metallic Gold Rich Pale Regular. It melts to a really smooth gold finish. And I'm just going to grab some scratch paper. Just put down some scratch paper to catch the embossing powder. I'll put that embossing powder on. Shake off the excess. The only thing that's left is the gold embossing. And then I can funnel that right back into the jar. All right, I'm going to hold this right here while I heat it with my heat tool. It's always good to let your heat tool heat up all the way away from your project and then come in and heat it up till it melts. There we go. Just beautiful. Then I can wipe away that excess powder that I put down. And there's the envelope. I think it's so pretty. Let me zoom in for you so you can see exactly what it looks like. So they do custom calligraphy for you with your name, and then you specify the address that you want on there as well. So this is one particular design that's a little bit more expensive. I have another example for you of an address stamp that they sent. And it's this one right here. It's a really small one. It's all typeset, so you don't have that extra fee that you would have with the custom calligraphy. So here I have another envelope, and I'm just going to open this up all the way. I'm going to stamp that in some VersaFine Smoky Gray. And I'll just get this inked up. It's a great idea to use VersaFine inks. These are ones that have really sharp images when you stamp. So I'll just stamp this right here kind of in the center. And press that down really well. And then there is the return address. So let me zoom in on that for you. I think this would be really pretty stamped and embossed in a silver ink as well. I just think it's such a pretty design, and this one is a little bit less expensive than the custom calligraphy. When I was emailing with Antiquaria, which is the company, when I was emailing with them, they said that they are actually coming up with some handmade by stamps. So if you wanted to get a handmade by stamp from them using some custom calligraphy or something like that, you definitely could. I think they're working on them to have them done for the holiday season. So I'll definitely keep you guys posted. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram if you want to know when that's going to happen. So those are the different stamp options that I have come across recently. I think they're so beautiful, and it's such a great way to personalize your greeting cards. So there are some examples of some custom stamps. Just a refresher, these two are from Antiquaria. This one is from simonstamp.com. You have to upload your own design. And then this one is from Paper Source from a company called 3 Designing Women. And there are tons of different designs you can choose from over here. If you're looking for custom wedding invitations to craft your own wedding invitations, check out Antiquaria. They have beautiful wedding invitation sets, and they also have paper and envelopes and everything you need to create your own invitations for your wedding or special event. So I hope that gives you guys some ideas, and I think these would be great holiday gifts for any of your crafting friends. I've bought a couple for some of my card making friends that send cards quite a bit, so I hope you guys will check that out. Just a reminder that there's a coupon code for Antiquaria down below. And thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next video.